So I thought this idea was worth sharing. Um, I'm not quite sure how I got to. Well, it was actually from another thought that led me to Klipot and understanding that the the attempt to get into the shell is not always or even ever for the fruit. Sometimes, or it exists the possibility that we just want to be within the space of the darkness. And I think the support for this idea comes from the halacha that if you had to choose between saving the mother and saving the child, you save the mother. That wombness is so important. And without it, you miss a lot. So we want to protect the womb space. So when we're trying to get into something that's containing what we want, it's less about acquiring that desire, the fruit, but it's more about the experience surrounding the fruit. The darkness, the place in between, the empty space. That's the experience. And the question continued with, well, you have the shell and you have the fruit. Which came first? Almost a twist on the whole, which came first, the apple or the chicken or the egg? Maybe that's where this idea comes from. And I have, I think, 7 ideas of what it could be. But I really like one in particular. There's really 2, but one the same. The idea is that anyways, the ideas are the shell came first and the fruit grew within the shell. The other is the reverse, that the fruit came first and then the shell began to form. The other idea was that they grew together. I guess that'd be the third idea. The fourth idea is that they were all there the whole time. So in this case, the shell, more so the shell, so the fruit came first, but the shell chose to form. That's why some fruits have a shell and others don't. I think it also can tell us about the person who peels, who's obsessed with peeling off the skin of the fruit. I think it tells us a lot about who they are and their place in this world. Which came first, if ever? Maybe the question's flawed, right? The shell or the fruit or the shell. I like the idea that the shell was always there and it chose to form, or the fruit chose to form the shell, because the fruit would have to nullify itself. It would come to a place where it would harden on the outside and it would have to detach. It would have to detach from the shell. Maybe not completely, but it would have to detach from the shell. It would have to minimize itself to create that empty space.